Okay.
Oh, that's neat. Yes. The only reason is so, it'll actually matter who I recruit, how often I recruit, etc. And yeah, I'm talking surprising, huh?
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Yeah, I'm playing on a PS4, so everything could look better, you know, on a PS5 or...
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Huh. Interesting.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that? They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black, anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way. Staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government. I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Aw, yeah. Let's go.
Eyes open, weapons ready.
All clear over here. Moving.
Stand down.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working. Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
Excuse me.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Fucking hell, we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the Tone Conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Our protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Didn't realize I can still melee with my gun out. E?
Where are you? Okay. Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Bye, Dalton.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
They attend Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist responsible. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets' reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a new...
Reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news. Conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts could be any other story.
So what now? Well, I got still the CTOS system after 2 games. That's hilarious. Hey, I've got a trophy earned to Brave New World.
Wow. I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone.
Sabine, she's still alive.
Let me break
We
into
saw her in
London
the cutscene right away.
CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Walker.
headquarters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer.
Alright, hold on. Before I do that, this audio and language. Can I change? Yeah, off.
Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Toe! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today.
Bloom? Really? Dude, what? Why?
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Satanism? Huh. Yeah, I'll go with this guy. Yes. Even though he has chronic fatigue. So hopefully he doesn't just, like, get tired all of a sudden. Or hopefully he's not, like, too tired to not be able to, you know, do a lot. Hey, what is with that music, bro? No. No. Nope. No. Stop. Stop it. No.
Glad to
Nope. Off.
You're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Okay, yeah.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Any luck yet?
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Shit.
Received. Moving in hostiles direction. Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Control, add suspect to the most wanted list. Over.
Obey their directives immediately.
Hey, we met one time, you remember? This doesn't need to get out of control. It's okay.
I can't fucking wait to get my
It's
revenge.
cool. No need to get worked up.
Albion personnel are authorized to use force.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Well, what kind of manual override? Do I need to lift something or break something?
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
A secret entrance? Very cool.
Well then.
Hello? Is anyone in the dark? How do I turn on the lights?
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
What a joker. I never write drunk. Also, Sabine sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
New Skies was a game released by London-based BritPlay Software in 1989. A first-person arcade adventure, it tells the story of a soldier taking part in the human invasion of Mars. The player is tasked with crushing resistance movement by destroying secret alien weapon caches, propaganda materials, and Martian commanders. It was a dismal failure. BritPlay Software was liquidated and its CEO began a new career in government intelligence, where he found his ideas were much better received.
It's mine now.
Huh. Interesting. That's neat.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me. And it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad, though. It's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's cars.
Wow, that was pretty interesting. Ooh, a mask. Sweet. Ooh, tap, tap, tappy, tap. Don't know what I'm tapping.
Ah, that's it. it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and... Oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
But the whole world thinks DedSec did the bombings. So who are the real bad guys?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton... Well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. They probably know that you're listening to this show right now. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organization that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
You know, we're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated, and what we haven't looked at is the power structures and the profit that lies behind this. For example, if we examine what actually happened, you know, there's a company that's really very interested in selling passports and making it easy to provide visas for investment and so on. And historically, throughout the world, they've been working with this big data manipulation company in order to overthrow governments. And then suddenly all the chickens came home to roost. Nobody could find any receipts for what was paid for. Nobody could figure out how things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk, and they couldn't figure it out. And yet it was standing there in their face the whole time. There's a couple of different ways that we got where it is that we are. I mean, one, you have a lot of smaller organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well, who are bending things just a little. Oh, we'll compromise a little bit, we'll bend the rules a little bit, and try to achieve what it is that we hope to achieve that's good for us. And if you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving in a big way from a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here is the gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarianism contained within its DNA. It is by its nature a tool for authoritarianism, and it has been used in that way.
How does big data look into our lives? James covered it for the pre-crisis press.
We're starting to see the merger of private data and that with data held by the state into what are called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and totted up by a central system to sort of score you as a person, a bit like a credit card, but predicated on all of your behaviour rather than just the money you're spending. And this can have profound impact. We're starting to see systems emerge which will punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk, if you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities or help your neighbours, you might earn points. And then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this could mean, for example, better travel privileges, being able to travel first class, or being denied from travelling first class to not being allowed to travel at all. These systems are very real and very possible because of all of the data that is now held on us.
Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation, and the only meaning that you will find in your life is to become part of the nation. What is a nation? A nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, you know, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does. It's just a myth. But that's what they go for. And on that basis, they take the right to control every aspect of your life, from who you talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state operating in tandem, basically molded into one another. But that isn't that rare. I mean, you saw exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. You look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany, there were private companies in those camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's proxies.
So if your ears are burning and you think someone might be watching you, you're probably right. They're watching all of us. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Buccaneer. Keep listening, keep sharing the show, and keep it encrypted. They're watching us, but we're watching them too.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Wow. You should be dead for sure. How come you're not?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Right now, DedSec is like London's #1 enemy. I want to smash bad guys, but I don't like getting shot.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I'm not afraid. Let's get to work.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit. We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Oh, what's wrong with what I'm wearing? Those high heels? Guys, look, it's a face mask. The things that people can't wear right. Wow.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
Beep, 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 beep.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Yes! Nice one! Yes! Nice one!
How do I block?
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. You're getting it. That's it.
How? Well. Oh. Although I don't believe, like, we should have kicked her ass that easily. Wait a minute.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the Optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the Optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the Optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the Optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the Optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought that Optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius. Bloom was really calculated when it was doing that. It was pushing this draconian device on us at all. Sure, everybody flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi and phone plans. That definitely helped, but it wasn't a case of this is a product that you need in your life.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's just the worst because you had to give up your privacy expectations and accept surveillance. It was almost like the government and Bloom didn't even need to make the Optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last holdouts across the line. If free data didn't convince you, fines and arrests from the state for not having the Optic would pretty much be enough.
I mean, what do you mean by privacy problems? No one really talks about that anymore.
They don't talk about it because we don't have any choice when it comes to the Optic. Yes, it's convenient and mandatory, but everybody's forgotten what it really means. Here, you've got a whole company owning basically all the data about your life. Bloom can see everything that you can see. Nothing is private anymore. There are so many times when I don't want anyone to have a clue about where I am, who I'm chatting with, what I'm doing. It's not even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail me with this in the future by hacking it. And because of Bloom's contracts with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do, it's the government. The UK as a state has become a complete surveillance paradise.
I think you're painting a bit of a bleak picture. It's not all that bad.
No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody tracking me wherever I'm going around London.
Well, in that case, you might be interested in some rumours I heard. Did you hear that some DedSec hackers have found a way to bypass the Optic's connection with Bloom?
Are they actually making it better or usable or actually friendly for anybody?
Well, word on the street is that they've been able to create an encrypted signal, which means that your world might have a chance of becoming a bit more private again, so you could go back and enjoy all the great things about Optic without that fear of surveillance.
With the Optic, privacy's dead.
I mean, the way it sounds, yeah. I mean, sounds pretty gone. Yeah, if y'all are wondering who those, like, 3 people are, they're from buying the Ultimate Edition. That's why I get all these masks and whatnot. Well, the $129 version. Yep, and there's my VIP status.
Right, gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
What's the job?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
That is how Albion have taken all of their power. Keep everyone afraid and they don't fight back.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Yes, let's do this.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all-consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha! Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckled boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority, and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
Protest rallies are not permitted. Awaiting area crime report.
Wait, bad from games for what?
Someone shut this thing down!
On your bike, you fucking wanker. Hey, you anyway.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Hey!
Sure thing, I guess.
Wait, does that say frequent purchase online social media followers? Wow. It's pretty sad.
I know, but why? You bumbuckler! You jancroft!
Will you calm down, for fuck's sake? No, you can't!
Thanks, buddy.
Suppose if you won't fuck off. My God, I can smell your foul breath.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
If Albion owns the courts, that means they can arrest and put in jail whoever they want. It's bullshit.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
Good place for some art. What the fuck do I know? Looks okay to me. Bagley, what do we have?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
What's the point of risking your neck out there if you don't get any credit for it? Pay stubs let the people of London know that DedSec is back, and the increased visibility might even encourage some of them to donate to the cause.
Oops.
Base, what's our status on retrieval? Reporting to base, incident under control.
All units, I repeat, all units. We have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Received. Moving to intercept. Putting an end to the chase now.
Ready for action.
Not my concern.
Worthless. Tosser. Oh God! Deploying firearms.
Oh shit.
I had them.
over.
Sorry, I'm just walking everywhere. I'm just looking at everyone, seeing what like stuff they have.
Target has escaped.
Let's fight!
Oi, you! Where do you think you're going? Better piss off now, or I'll teach you to respect curfew. Understood. Albion runs the city, right? Best remember that and get what you owe me. Rubbish. Aye, yes! Think you're allowed to be here? Jog on.
Almost got it. Come on.
Suspects reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile.
Shit! I've got
Officer down! Officer down! Pursuing the target. Over. Anyone have visual? Anyone?
Return to HQ. This is pointless.
Something's up with this vehicle, people. Begin locking. No, I can't handle this.
I want the targets now. Drone, enter search protocol. City of London. Keep all documentation and identification up to date. ID checks and searches keep London safe. You have nothing to fear if you have nothing to hide.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What do we do now?
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out, and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Send me this location. I think we should all just relax. Hey, you, son of a bitch! Keep it up!
Oh shit.
Look it up! Disturbance detected.
Hey, Sharp, where are
Auto drive now enabled.
No.
Auto drive now disabled.
Because you weren't driving right.
I heard you needed help. What is it?
Your recruiter's been sticking it to Albion. Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate.
If we don't stand up now, it will only get worse. Today it is Albion. Tomorrow, who knows? What you got?
Almost got clipped finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that.
That's for sure.
Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross for the public, right? But what people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre, materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place. Put it out of commission, and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere.
What are we waiting for?
I know better than to speak on your own.
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. Now, how do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid-powered generator in there. Output must be immense. You cause a power surge in that base and... Getting to that generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw.
What now, you think?
My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid-powered generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
We must check this. Check it out.
Cool. Looks bloody complicated. News he's got a pretty functional camera. Would a picture do you, Bagley?
It would indeed. According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system.
Investigating disturbance.
No.
That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can trigger a power surge.
It should be enough to take King's Cross offline. And the rail system too.
Here we go.
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London, like we did in Camden. Derail Albion's operations and give the people a reason to rise up, borough by borough. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause. We'll show London that DedSec is here for them.
That was off the chain, mate. I knew DedSec weren't the bad guys Albion was saying. Now the rest of Camden will too. Thanks.
Thank you.
Now that you've shown the borough what DedSec is really all about, there are going to be folks wanting to join up. A lot of people have been looking for a way to fight back. In fact, there's one in particular I suspect will contact you very soon. I happen to know they're champing at the bit.
DedSec can always use new recruits. We are happy to have more friends.
Well, fuck me, you're still alive. I owe Sabine a tenner. Not only that, but your resistance handiwork just opened up a whole new source of information. So now I spy with my hypothetical eye something interesting at the Ministry of Civic Management.
Hey, Bagdi, what do you spy with your robot eye?
The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Oops, wrong way. No, not her. Hacking capitalism. Alright. I am gonna look at the other team members though and show them off. Excuse me. So, this one is the one I just got. Then the three with the little icons in the upper right, those are the ones that are, you know, the ones I got from whatever.
We need more cheeky fucks like you with us. People who like to get their hands dirty.
Thank you. I'm ready for action.
Fuck yes.
Nice.
Fucking hell, did I just wet myself?
Doing a sweep of the premises.
God damn it! No!
I can handle this.
My bad.
Everything we can to help you. Alright, I have logged your conveyance. We'll get to it straight away. Alright, so tell me, anything else I can do? I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
What the hell? Doors don't open by themselves. I've had enough. Stop now. Pete, I need help.
Shit! They're gone! Call command!
Fuck off.
Search the area. Check doors and corners. Go!
SIRS report.
Oh, that was dumb. Oops. Easy, I had it under control the whole time.
There's a body here.
They can't be far. Find them.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Wow. Everything we do really is recorded in some way. Good to know.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit. For some reason, I can't clone it to our servers. All right. Access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. That's the CTOS up there. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
What's the plan, Bagley? How are we getting our hands on this AR tech?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I can recalibrate it to the DedSet network and clone my own version.
And how do I get a server off the roof of a guarded building?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Any idea where to find our heavy lifter?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Great insight, Bagley.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
You look like you're eager to fight the powers that be.
Wait, are you a DedSec? I just so happen to need some help.
We'll do what we can. What's the matter?
Working for Albion has made me ill. I was working in their warehouse. The bastards neglected to inform us that we were handling something that made us, well, gave us unwelcome trouble in the bedroom.
I'm sorry.
Well, I took it up with the regulators, but all they said was there's insufficient evidence to investigate. How could regulators turn a blind eye to this? Something is amiss here.
Sounds like Albion's pulling some strings. We'll look into it.
What now?
Hang on, I'm scanning every single government employee schedule for evidence of a cover-up. It takes oh, never mind, I'm done. Ah, here we are. A high-ranking Albion officer met a medium-ranking public health official on a boat in the middle of the Thames, right around when our contact got sick.
Brilliant. Thanks, Bagley. Does the boat have a security system we could tap into?
It's in London, so almost definitely. Pushing you the boat's current location now.
Attention, flat tire detected. Please repair as soon as possible. Attention, flat tire detected. Please repair as soon as possible. Attention, flat tire detected. Please repair as soon as possible. Attention, flat tire detected. Please repair as soon as possible. Attention. Oh, God.
The boat is moored nearby. You should be able to scrape some onboard surveillance data if you get close.
Message received.
I was gonna try and jump over it, but I ran over it too quickly.
Did you catch that?
There's the boat where the meeting took place. You can scrape the data from here.
You sent me this? Really?
Data incoming.
I'll scrub through for evidence of the cover-up while you get out of there.
Someone cut the power.
Whoever said this should be arrested.
Let's go. What the fuck? You made me do this. You just signed your own death warrant. You must be looking for a beat. We have an intruder!
Neutralizing hostile target.
No!
What have we got, Bagley?
That was quite the sinister conversation they had. Have a listen.
Next time you move ordnance that contain biohazardous materials through Clan Kelly's black market, make sure people don't die, okay? I don't want to have to cover this up for you again.
That's convenient. Takes a real bell end to admit so many crimes in a single sentence. Well, it's time we clean up that waste. Don't want anyone else getting hurt.
Pushing you the location of the toxic ordnance now.
What? Right! I'm ending this now! You're not getting out.
Do not want to. this.
Just give up. Cover me. Getting shot. Being shot out here.
Staying down.
Target's not here.
Checking the last 9 position.
Requesting backup.
Going to investigate.
We are inbound. Stand by.
Go to check it out.
Prepare yourself, fucker!
Need some cover. Going to investigate.
Oh, oops.
They're not getting away that easy. Burn out.
Oh shit. But it catch on fire and I pretty much sank the other one. Why do I have a gun out?
I'm here.
The biohazardous ordnance is nearby. It shouldn't poison you too much if you're quick about it.
Let's bring it down. Oh.
This is restricted. Why is
There
your buy
it is.
stuff done?
Time to do your destroying other people's property thing.
Resisting arrest using restraining orders.
Spread out!
Clear. Well here to assist.
Drone, we're on search.
Area clear. Moving on. All good. Moving on. No one's here.
Clear. Let's move on. Clear.
Moving on.
Moving to assist.
Area's clear. Continuing the search.
Quadrant clear.
Nobody's here.
Moving to assist.
Why can't I look away?
Just follow it.
You're that spider! What the blood? Hellfire!
There's a hacker behind that spider. Find him!
I think that thing's malfunctioning.
That's it. No more.
Oh, what do you... Ah! Get this off me!
Would indeed.
Christ!
Checking elsewhere.
Why? Why?
Gone! Get that APW out!
Hold and guard.
Make sure there's room for processing. Stand by.
You found it, now find some way to destroy it.
Good to see you.
There, good and fuck. Well done. You're winning this fight, one explosion at a time.
Going in for a look.
Going to check that last
Get me some reinforcements.
Taking it down.
I hope this isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
I'm all yours, Bagley. DedSec took care of the situation.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
There's strength in numbers, you know. You should join DedSec.
All right. I'm in. Let's have some fun.
Bottom's clear the first time.
What the bloody... What are you gonna do about it? This is a free country. I have rights.
I have one though. Come on.
How about that now? Why don't you try and tell me more about your rights, huh? You're a funny one.
What did I do?
Don't pretend it's all innocent. It doesn't work. You still have some... What? Ah, make it stop! Oh, what the fuck was that? Damn it! Where are they?
No! No! All right, shut that down.
Find the person responsible for this. Joan, engage search and alert protocol.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Yeah. When you use auto drive, they obey the laws. It's just a good way to kill some time. Make it so you don't have to drive anywhere yourself.
You have reached your destination.
Really?
They look promising.
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one. Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too. Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
They look promising.
But I already got some.
You belong in the Resistance. I can tell.
Oh, you're with DedSec. Oh, that's brilliant. I actually need your help with something.
Look, do what you can. What's the matter?
I had trouble paying a medical bill, and Clan Kelly said they could help. Now I'm working off my debt. They keep upping the price, so I can't leave. I didn't even know they could do that. Can you help me get out of this?
All right. Leave it to us.
You mean me? Because I'm the only one doing it? Well, yourself?
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Acknowledged.
Another sledgehammer. Are you drunk? Bitch. Shit.
Shit!
My problem.
Shit!
Oh. What was that? Nothing here.
Damn, just fucking kicked him in the back of the leg and made him smash his teeth on the concrete. Haha, little drone, you can't stand up to me. Ooh, you gonna catch me? Ooh, you gonna catch me? No, you can't catch me, bitch.
God, Kellys have completely taken over the market. They're spreading like cancer.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation. While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
No one here. I'll keep looking.
You're only making it worse.
I'm not seeing anyone.
I could sense him. Eyes open.
Clear in here. Nothing so far. All clear here.
Shut up, bitch.
Not here. Moving on. All clear here. I'm gonna check somewhere else.
Clear.
We've got to track them down.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black, and more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Fucking excellent.
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl together at last, through the miracle of genetics.
Of course. Drugs are always the linchpin to any criminal enterprise.
What the fuck was that? Lock down the spoiler drone.
Find whoever's controlling
Yourself. Cover me. I'm on the hunt. Nothing here. Continuing search.
All good here so far?
No one here. I'll check another area.
This spot is clear. I'll keep searching.
Everyone look for them.
No.
Stay in contact.
I'll look this way.
Oops.
Transfer complete.
Fuck were they even filming? Probably like sex stuff.
Good news. You no longer owe the Kellys. Your life is yours again.
Really? You know, despite what everyone's saying, you lot are quite decent.
There's strength in numbers, you know. You should join BedSec.
Hell yes, I'm in.
Sorry. Oh, he's... Yeah, he's just straight up dead. Well, hospitalized, even though I don't think you can come back from having your neck snapped. Kicked to the face. Sir. Hey, it's kind of like the mask that Sabine has.
Who's that? I'm taking you in.
Why were they gray? Oh, doesn't matter.
Amazing.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Exactly.
Get out!
DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary
Glad you
measure
showed up.
to make London safe.
Here, your new kit.
So this is it, yeah? Goodbye to my normal life. Everyone, really. Once I'm in.
What's normal? Albion can now terminate us with extreme prejudice.
I know. And I want to help. Really, I do. But walking away from everything isn't easy.
Look, no one's forcing you to join. But maybe it's better you do something to protect who you care for.
You're right. Okay. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Those two gonna hook up.
Right.
Even though, you know.
Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
On my way.
Holy shit. An Albion recruiter was talking to the Albion employee. Did I just do bad? Like, she fucking slammed his ass. Yeah, eat that tree. Right. Well, if there was on it, they're probably gone. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm listening. Yeah. You know, actually, man, I'm sick of my They are going to be drowned. Yeah, that 1066 was not control disregard.
Open your eyes.
Control, really.
No, that's how it hurt. No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the... Will you let me finish? Right. Yes, it's in the kitchen on the right-hand side when you walk in.
I'm here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
was easy. I can just drop it. Interesting. I can't though. I tried.
I loaded the server into your vehicle. You're good to go. Drive safe. You have precious cargo now.
I get the feeling Bagley is a bad influence. Adios.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Understood, Control. Awaiting further instruction. Over. Send emergency vehicles to my location. Target has cleared checkpoint. Hold on.
Be careful. It's taking too much damage. A few more hits and it's toast.
Suspect has cleared the checkpoint.
They're on foot. Over. I'm ending this.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
Oh, shit! I'm going to have a look.
No sign of the target. Over. Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right. Scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell. Do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
I believe we're in trouble, Bagley.
Well, shit. Can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
Oh, for Christ. All right.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
Auto drive now enabled.
Hacked vehicle identified. Searching for the source. All units, I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Monitoring for unusual activity.
No sign of suspect. Over.
Negative.
Auto
Suspect
drive
is
now
gone.
enabled.
Issue an APW.
Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Oh god, I just realized it's driving at
Auto drive now
4
disabled.
Why did it not stop?
Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Received. Responding to the situation now.
Control. I've lost the target.
Right, close this fucker down.
Need a hand?
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over.
Negative. No visual of the suspect.
Driving into the vehicle. Over. Shit! Stop! Shit! What's it?
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
To apprehend the suspect.
These bloody drones seem to fancy me.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
What's happening? I'm reloading.
Critical. Over. Control. We're pursuing the suspect.
Alright, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Keep talking.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run.
Negative. No sign of the target yet.
Oh, so there is kind of a blackout system.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
I wonder what Aiden Pierce is gonna have.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We pulled off a heist, made life a bit harder for the tyrants of the world, and most importantly, I got a new toy to play with. Now, run along back to the safe house. Sabine wants you and your new teammates for a briefing. Hope you're not doing anything important. You've been activated.
I can't multitask.
Oh. He was a, Kelly, I'm pretty sure. Because I only remember of one person having a Rex. Well, from what I remember, and that was one of the Kellys.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
Agreed. Grow the team. Then take down the fuckers exploiting our city.
Albion's taken our home and turned it into a war zone, silencing anyone who dares stand up to them.
Meanwhile, Clan Kelly has risen to the top like rotten cream. They need to be brought down.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
Oh, hooray!
Friends be damned. I look good in this.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Yes.